On you what radical, one of the great rivalries in all of college football will be here tomorrow. The Cooper Kupp versus Taron Johnson Bowl. That incredible game with those two went at it. That's when Weber turned this program around, when Cooper Kupp would, score 5 touchdowns a game and they'd put up 50 and Weber held them 13-7, and Cooper squeaked that one out right over Taron Johnson, both NFL superstars, to win 14-13. Eastern, EWU is here at WEU. So this will be an epic classic. And so what's my predictions for the game? And you know me, I don't miss Weber State football or basketball games for pretty well anything. Never. And this will be a classic. And this is who I say will get the Big Sky MVP this year. Bronson Barron. Where's your soup can? So I wouldn't miss this game for a night with a supermodel. 2 supermodels. I wouldn't miss this game for a funeral. I wouldn't miss this game for a very close one's wedding. No way. But I'm going to miss it. There's only one thing on earth I will miss this game for, and I'm going to miss it. Leukemia trumps football. Light the nights tomorrow. We haven't had it in 3 years. I just got off with the other 1%, AML Denuvo. Just got off the phone with him. The Mourner Circle. It's so emotional and hallowed. So Kevin Lucas will handle the call for me. But this should be an epic classic, and I predict that he will break school records tomorrow. I predict lots of Weber State school records will go down tomorrow. Total yards. You remember the game last year? I sat right there in the parking lot. I tailgate on the road games by myself sometimes, even just a couple guys. We'll sit right here and listen to the games, half for years and years. Weber, 4 fake punts, and they upset Eastern up there on the red Inferno rug. This should be a classic. I look for Josh Davis to have a monster of a game. That's what I get for putting the hex on Josh. I was telling everybody, Josh Davis never fumbles, never. He fumbled twice, so down there, but they held on to win that down there at Davis. So I look for this to be a classic. I take Weber by 10. So I think the point line is 3. So I look for Josh Davis to have a monster game. I look for this guy to have a monster game, McPherson and these Bonneville. I'm headed to Bonneville High right now. My grandsons are playing in the halftime for the KSL Game of the Week. The 2 brothers, they're born and raised right here. They're Bonneville High School. That's what I love about this team. Half of this team, over half, is local Utah players, including Abraham Williams. Look for him to have a big game. Maybe Bankston. Maybe, God, they're loaded at backs. So, Pearson. It's going to be a tough one on these DBs, but Weber's got Taron Johnson's all over the place. They're loaded at defensive backs. Loaded, and my favorite player, I like this guy a lot, but my favorite player is Maxwell Anderson. He's got 4 picks already. I look for him to have a monster game, but I look for school records to fall tomorrow. Lots of school records, this guy. I look for him to break them, so go Weber, and me, I haven't missed a game. And so, even when Weber was so horrible and I did the play-by-play when they were a nightmare, I sit there. My little grandson, who playing, he's big, he's a beast now. He snuck down there and got on the field. During the game, I'm doing the play-by-play when I was fighting cancer, and Taron Johnson's got him picked up, holding him, and Taron's a superstar in the NFL now. So this is the Cooper Kupp, Taron Johnson Bowl. Those 2 went at it, and I mean went at it. Those games were so epic, and this league is so good. Big Sky's the best they've ever been. This is real football. We play a tournament. you win. This isn't pollsters. And the NFL, NBA, they're not sports leagues anymore. They're sports merchandising companies. You know, that's what they are. That's what they are. This is the last of the real sport. You know, is FCS football, a tournament. So that's my predictions for the game. I predict he'll break school records tomorrow. I still say he'll be the Big Sky MVP. And remember this, I'm the only sports writer in the country that picked Weber State to win the Big Sky. Everybody picked them fourth, not me. This team is loaded. It reminds me a lot of the 2017 team. And one other thing, in case you dumbass NFL scouts, and the NFL scouts are really that stupid. You know where Kupp went in the NFL draft? And he was all that, 119. You know where Taron Johnson went in the draft? I think 169. Of course, Tom Brady went 199. Now, you know, we can go on and on. Joe Montana went, I think, 69. These guys wouldn't know Picasso would hit him around the face. I'll give you a hint, you NFL scouts. There's an NFL superstar that's going to be ready to be drafted. The strongest guy pound for pound on this team. The fastest guy on this team. If you don't believe me, you go ask Rashid Shaheed. He's the fastest guy who ever played here. He's playing for the Saints now. There's one guy that can run with him, toe-to-toe, stride for stride. Josh Davis. Pound for pound, the strong. The dude will be an NFL beast. When he gets to the combine, he's going to blow scouts' mind. This dude is. And by the way, he's the best lead blocker in the freaking league now. I look for Josh Davis to have a monster game. He's going to have a monster rest of the season. He's going to be an NFL superstar. Mark my words. So is Rashid. Rashid's playing for the Saints. So, the Cooper Kupp, Taron Johnson both. Weber by 10. In a shootout from hell. 48-38. Maxwell Anderson with a pick 6. So, it'll be the first game I've missed in many, many, many years. That there's only one thing that trumps. You know me. I've been to going to these games. I don't miss games. I was given 2 months to live. It'll be 11 years in just a couple days. Go Weber.